By 2050, some places on Earth may become unlivable. Not because of war, not because of aliens, but because of something silent and unstoppable. Heat so extreme your body can't cool itself down. Floods that swallow coastlines overnight. Water shortages that turn cities into survival zones. And wildfires that erase forests in hours. This isn't science fiction. It's already happening, just slowly. So what will Earth look like in 2050? And which places could become impossible to live in? Let's follow the real future timeline. When people hear unlivable, they imagine a planet that looks dead, like Mars. But that's not what unlivable means. In reality, a place becomes unlivable when normal life stops working, when you can't safely walk outside, when water becomes limited, when food becomes expensive or scarce, when electricity fails during extreme heat, when hospitals overflow, when disasters hit again and again, with no time to recover. And the scary part is this: a place doesn't have to be destroyed to become unlivable. It only needs to become unstable. Because once safety disappears, people leave. Let's start with the biggest danger. Heat. Heat waves are becoming stronger, lasting longer, hitting more often. And heat isn't just uncomfortable. At extreme levels, heat becomes a physical limit. Your body survives by cooling itself through sweat. But when the air is too hot and too humid, sweat stops working. Your body can't cool down, even in the shade. Even if you drink water. This is why scientists talk about something terrifying: wet bulb temperature. It's not just heat. It's heat plus humidity combined. And beyond a certain wet bulb limit, the human body can't survive for long. By 2050, some regions may experience these dangerous conditions more frequently. And in those places, the future won't feel like summer. It will feel like a warning. Now imagine a city during extreme heat. Concrete absorbs heat all day. Buildings trap hot air between streets. Cars, factories, and air conditioners pump more heat into the atmosphere. At night, instead of cooling down, the city stays hot. This is called the urban heat island effect, and it turns normal cities into heat traps. By 2050, in many areas, people won't ask, "Is it hot today?" They will ask, "Is it safe to go outside?" And in some places, air conditioning won't be comfort. It will be survival. But here's the problem. When everyone turns on AC at once, power grids can fail. And if electricity goes down during extreme heat, that's when heat becomes deadly. Now let's talk about water. Because heat doesn't come alone. Heat causes drought. Drought dries rivers. Rivers feed cities. And cities can't function without water. By 2050, some places may face shrinking reservoirs, empty riverbeds, underground water running out, stricter water restrictions, conflict between regions, and this is where things get serious, because water affects everything. No water, no farming. No farming, expensive food. Expensive food, instability. Water isn't just a resource, it's the foundation of civilization. In the future, food won't disappear completely, but it may become unpredictable. Farmers depend on stable seasons, predictable rainfall, stable temperatures, manageable pests. But as the climate shifts, crops suffer. Some areas will lose productivity, others may become too hot to farm. And extreme weather can destroy fields in one day. By 2050, the biggest food fear won't be no food. It will be food prices rising fast and hitting the poorest people first. When food becomes too expensive, societies don't stay calm. History proves that again and again. Now let's move to the oceans. As the planet warms, glaciers melt, ice sheets lose mass, oceans expand as they heat up. This raises sea levels slowly. But the real danger isn't the slow rise. It's what happens during storms. A storm hits a higher ocean, and suddenly flooding becomes extreme. By 2050, many coastal areas may see more frequent flooding, damaged infrastructure, saltwater entering freshwater supplies, expensive repairs, people forced to relocate. Some places won't vanish overnight. They'll become too expensive to defend, and slowly, people will move away. Now imagine this. A fire begins far away, but your city still becomes dangerous because smoke travels. Wildfires are becoming bigger, faster, more intense, harder to control. By 2050, in some regions, fire season may feel endless. And wildfire smoke is not just annoying, it's dangerous. It damages lungs, it triggers heart stress, it affects children the most. Even if your home survives, the air might not. And when a place can't breathe, it becomes unlivable. When heat rises, when water disappears, when floods destroy homes, people move. This is climate migration. And by 2050, climate migration may increase massively. Not everyone will cross countries. Many will move inside their own nation, from coasts to inland areas, from dry regions to wetter regions, from extreme heat zones to cooler ones. But wherever people move, pressure increases, housing prices rise, jobs become competitive, cities become crowded, tensions grow, and the world changes. Not in a movie explosion, but in a slow, unstoppable shift. So what will Earth actually look like? It won't be a ruined planet. It will be a planet of contrasts. Some regions will become greener and stronger. Others will face heat, drought, storms, and smoke. Some cities will become smart, clean, and futuristic. Others will struggle to keep up. The future won't hit everyone equally. That's what makes it unfair. And that's why some places may become unlivable, while others remain stable. But here's the truth that matters most. 2050 is not the end. It's a warning checkpoint, and we still have choices. The future can get worse, or better. Clean energy, smarter cities, better water management, greener infrastructure, early warning systems, more resilient farming. Earth is changing, but humans adapt faster than any species ever has. So the question isn't only, what will happen to Earth? The real question is, what will we do before it happens? If you enjoyed this documentary-style story, subscribe to Daily Factify, and tell me in the comments, which change do you think will impact people the most? Heat, water, floods, or wildfires? Because the future is closer than we think.